Through on how to do the graph for your homework tonight. This is the one where you're graphing turbidity and algae growth, I believe. So first thing I did is I opened up the sheet that I shared with you and I copied that table, and now I'm going to paste it into a Google Doc here. And the only thing I'm going to do is just make it a little spiffier by making sure it's center justified, just because it looks nicer. Maybe I'll put some table around it and be done with it. So as we talked about in class, the x-axis is independent variable, or the horizontal, and that's the kind of information you have control over. So I'm going to use the dates here. And what we don't know is we don't know what the turbidity is on June 30th or what the green algae count is on June 30th. When I look at the data, I see it goes up to 65 and 70. Just a good idea, just so when you make a graph you know what you're doing correctly. So all I'm going to do is highlight those first three columns, because remember these columns, this is pretty much the same thing. It's just day 0 up to 46, which means that from June 30th to July 15th, excuse me, August 15th, it's 46 days. So that's been highlighted. I go up here and hit my insert chart, and the one I want to use is going to be a line graph. And so if I go to charts and I hit line graph, and you do the kind of bing bing up and down straight, but I like to go with a curved one. And when I look at that, that's pretty close. Remember I said 65 and 70 were the numbers, and I have turbidity, green algae labeled there. That's good. So I'm pretty close to done. Under Customize, I want to change what the title, because you don't want to call it chart title. Chart title could be algae growth over time or something. I don't know. It could be anything you want. Algae growth and turbidity. How's that? Since that's what we're doing. I can't type as fast as you guys. So that's done. And then of course the only other thing we really have to change here would be labeling the axes. And of course if you scroll down a little bit, now it says horizontal axis, and when I change that, I guess I pretty much have the dates. And I'll just write in date, and that should change. And for the vertical axis, I go left vertical, and of course this is going to vary because it's going to be two different things, right? So it gets a little tricky here, but the best we can do with Google Docs is to put down two things, really, I guess we'd have to say, is that one would be turbidity. See if I can spell this. I don't have my glasses on here. Let's get in the right spot here. Okay, so turbidity, and that's NTU, I believe. And the other one is algae growth, or just algae population. I'll just write algae. And it happens to be, in this case, cells per microliter, I think is what I used. And if I hit that, it's there. Now, it's not perfect. It'd be nice if we could have another scale on the other side, but this kind of limits you a little bit. And I think we're pretty much done. I hit insert, and there's my graph. And probably what you might want to do is like highlight the algae growth in red, but it's the best we can do at this point. So that's pretty much it, and that would be a reasonable graph. Could probably tweak it up a little better in Excel, but this is fine.